Hello ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. I am Screen Scene Guru, and today I'll be discussing Superman 2, The Donner Cut. I recently finished watching this film. Had a blast watching it, guys. I highly recommend. I'm doing a catch-up of all the live-action Supermans, getting ready for the new James Gunn Superman on July 11th. But going into this, I have the 9 Blu-ray disc set of the original Christopher Reeve Superman and all of the OG Batmans. You can see a bit on the back. Here's a picture, all the posters, which I thought was great. But like I said, I am on to the second film, Superman 2, The Donner Cut. I watched The Donner Cut with the extended footage, and I enjoyed it very much. So this was the 1980. Here's the disc for the first film. Here's the disc for disc 2, him looking a bit more intensively. And then now I'm working my way up to Superman 3. But going on to Superman 2 review, I've got a bit of information pulled up on the story. So let's get into that. So we've got, it was a PG film. It was about 2 hours and 7 minutes, so a good runtime. Not that long. You could put it on in front of the kids at home. Like I said, this is a continuation of the story from the original 1978 Superman. Superman agrees to sacrifice his powers to start a relationship with Lois Lane, unaware that 3 Kryptonian criminals he inadvertently released are conquering the Earth. So very fascinating. We get to see Zod live action portrayal. Really interesting stuff there. We also get to see the Brute and Viora L. So that's very interesting. Whole lot of destruction happening throughout the world. They eventually team up with Lex Luthor, which I thought was fantastic. Genehackman reprising his role in the sequel. He had a really good role to play as the mastermind villain. After escaping from jail, he teamed up with the fellow villain Kryptonians to take out Superman. But then, of course, we see he's making land deals because the original Luthors were landmen. He makes a deal with Zod to have Australia and I believe the Congo or some other place that he asked for. That's ridiculous, but he ends up teaming up with Zod, and they go to the Daily Planet and wreck house. They destroy the place. They destroy the White House, and Lex Luthor ends up sitting in the White House desk, which is foreshadowing to him eventually taking over and becoming president. But very interesting stuff. All in the midst of Lois and Clark having their relationship, him giving up his powers. He gets beat up in this diner, which I thought was very interesting that Richard Donner put that in the film. But it was good too because it kind of showed that anybody could have the power, but it takes the right man to be Superman. So that was a very good message there. I did notice, because I've watched DC movies my whole life and growing up on them. Now watching the Donner Cut of Superman 2, I understand the Zack Snyder bar scene with Henry Cavill. That's basically the reverse side of the fight scene at the end of Superman 2, where he goes back to wreck house with the guy in the diner. Basically, Henry Cavill's character showed he was willfully strong enough to hold himself back from showing off his power by destroying the guy's truck, which I liked that. And there's also some correlations to Wonder Woman 1984, which I know a lot of people didn't like that film, with Gal Gadot, the sequel to hers. It was, made with good intentions. It had, it was somebody's love child that they made. I mean, they put the original Wonder Woman in it. So that was very interesting to see that cameo. But the fight scene in the White House for Superman 2, I felt like was replicated in Wonder Woman 1984 with Pedro Pascal and all of them. It was just not a good enough story. But they did try to do similar situations, just like how Zack Snyder's Man of Steel tried to copy scenes from Superman 2. It's a fascinating story there. What did you guys think of Superman 2? Did you guys like the Donner cut? Have you seen the Donner cut? I know there's speculations about, theatrical cut and Donner cut, and I didn't really know, on the Blu-ray they offer both, but I figured I'd just watch the special feature version instead of the theatrical, and I'm very happy I did. But going on to some more movie news and review stuff, I do have a bit of a script set up with a few notes, but I think I might save that for another video, because I am going to make a few more videos today. But make sure to leave a like, comment down below what your thoughts are on the videos I've been making. You can subscribe to help support the channel. I thank everyone who's been subscribing to the channel. I'm now up to 69 subscribers, so thank you very much. But until next time, guys, that's me signing off. Have a good one, and ciao. Bye-bye. Alrighty.